Hello, welcome to my channel Slay Mindz. Today we'll play Sudoku together. Now let's play. Today we will play Sudoku of 9 by 9. Puzzle consists of 9 by 9 grid divided into 3 by 3 boxes. Our goal is to fill in the entire grid with numbers from 1 to 9. Each row, column and box must contain all the numbers from 1 to 9 without repetition. Sudoku boosts logical thinking and reasoning. Let's start and play Sudoku now. You may pause the video and draw a grid for 9 by 9 Sudoku as shown on the screen on a piece of paper. You can note down the given numbers and start playing with me. Let's start with the column number 2. Now it is saying 6951. Now there are 5 numbers are missing. That is 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 are to be filled in these 5 cells. Okay, but in this cell on the right side you can see 2, 4, 7 are present. So that means only 3 number is not there. So we can write 3 over here. Okay. Now you can see in the second column and third column 3 is present in both the columns. Second and third column. Only first column is not having any 3 in any of the cell. So in the first column we have to fill up 3 somewhere. You can see, let's start from the top. In these 3 cells 3 cannot come. You can see 3 is just next to it. Okay. Now in these 3 cells also you cannot write 3. You cannot give any place to 3 because 3 is there just next to 9. So we have to fill this place with 3. I hope you understand. Now let us fill up this box. Okay. Now here 5, 1, 8, 6, 3 are there. 2, 4, 7, 9 are missing. But you can see 9 you cannot fill up here because 9 is just in the same column. Just above 5, 9 is there. So 9 you cannot fill in these 2 cells. And 9 you cannot fill in this cell as well because you can see towards the right side of this row 9 is there. So 9 has to be filled here. Okay. You can see in the 7th column 7 is there in the 7th column and 7 is there in the 8th column. But in the 9th column 7 is missing. So you have to fill any of the cell with 7 number. Okay, but in these 2 cells 7 cannot come as 7 is there in the same box. And in these 2 cells also 7 cannot come. 7 is there just next to it. So 7 has to be in these 3 cells. But in this cell also 7 cannot come because 7 is there in the same row and 7 is also there in the same row. So 7 will be here. Okay. Now we can see in the 7th column 8 is there and 8th column also 8 is there. But 9th column there is no 8. Here in these 2 cells 8 cannot come because 8 is present in the same box. And in these 2 cells also 8 cannot come because 8 is present in the same box. In these 2 cells we have to give the place to 8. But in this cell 8 cannot come. You can see on the left side 8 is present in a cell. So we have to write 8 here. Okay. Now in the second row and in the third row 8 are there. Okay. Only in the first row 8 is not there. Only 6, 2, 1, 7 are there. So 8 cannot come here because 8 is in the same box. 8 cannot come in these 2 boxes because 8 is here in the same box. Now 8 cannot come in this cell because 8 is in the same column. So 8 will come here. Okay. Now in the first column and in the third column 8 are there. In the second column 8 is not there. So let's see. 8 cannot come in these 2 cells. 8 is there in this box. And 8 cannot come in this cell as 8 is there in the same box and in the same row as well. So 8 will come at this place. Okay. Now let us see in the 4th row and in the 5th row 8 are present. So let us see where will 8 come. See, now in the 6th row 8 cannot come in these two places, at 8 is there in the same box, and 8 cannot come at these two places because 8 is there in the same box as well as in the same columns. 8 are there. Now here 8 will come. Okay. Now let us complete the middle column, that is the 5th column. In this column 8 is not there. So let's check where 8 will come. Here in these two places 8 cannot come because 8 is there in the same box, and 8 cannot come in this as the same reason because in the same box and in the same row 8 is there. So in these three 8 will come, but in this cell 8 cannot come because in the same row on the right hand side 8 is there, and in this row also 8 is there but on the left side. So 8 will come here. Okay, let's fill 4 in the 8th column. So let's check. See, 4 cannot come in this cell as 4 is there in the same box. 4 cannot come in these two boxes as 4 is there in the same box and in the same rows as well. And 4 cannot come here because 4 is in the same row on the left hand side. So 4 will come here. Okay. Now let's take the top row. 4 is not there. There is 6, 8, 2, 1, 7. 4 is not there. So let's see. 4 cannot come here because 4 is in the same box. Okay. Now 4 cannot come here because 4 is there in the same box. Okay. So 4 will come here. Let's see in this block. Okay. Let's complete this block with 4. 4 cannot come in these three places because 4 is above on the top corner. So 4 cannot come in these three cells, and 4 cannot come in this cell as well because 4 is just next to it. So 4 will come here. Okay. Now let's complete this with 4. This box with 4. Here 5, 1, 8, 6, 3, 9 are there. 4 is not there. So let's complete it with 4. See, 4 cannot come at this place because 4 is here. 4 cannot come here because 4 is just exactly right side of this cell. So 4 will come at this place. Okay. Now let's complete this column. In this column 6, 3, 8, 9, 5, 1, 4 are there. Only 2 and 7 are missing. So 2 and 7. So 7 cannot come here because 7 is there in the same block and same box as well as in the same row. So 7 cannot come here. 7 will come here and 2 will come here. Okay. Now let's complete this box in which 5, 1, 8, 4, 6, 3, 7, 9 are there. Only 2 number is missing. Let us complete third column in which 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 6, 9 are there. Only 1 and 5 are missing. So we cannot write 5 here because 5 is just next to it. So we'll write 1 here and 5 at this place. Okay. Now let's complete this box. In this box 8, 4, 9, 3, 5, 1 are there. 2, 6, 7 are missing. So 7 cannot come in this cell because 7 is there at the right side, you can see. And 7 we cannot fill in this cell because 7 is there in the right side of this row. And 7 should be here. Okay. Now these two places are for 7, 5, 1, 4, 6, 8, 9 are there in this row. So these two places are for 2 and 3. Now which one are missing here? 7, 8, 4, 9, 2, 3. 1, 6, 5 are missing. So here 1 and 5 cannot come because 1 is on the top and 5 is here at the lower part. 5 is there in the cell. So यहाँ पे आएगा 6. Now we have to write 1 and 5 in these two cells, but 1 cannot come here because 1 अगर आप देख सकते हो it's on the lower part of this column. So 1 यहाँ पे है, so you will write 5 here and 1 here. Okay. Now Now let us fill this column. This seventh column, 2, 5, 8, 9, 7, 1, 4 are there. So 3 and 6 are missing. So 6 we cannot write, because if you go to left hand side of this cell, 6 is there. So we cannot write 6 there. So 6 is here and 3 is here. Okay. So let us complete this block, this box. 3, 1, 7, 6, 4, 8, 2. 5 and 9 are missing. So 5 and 9 are supposed to be in these two cells. So 9 we cannot write here, because 9 is, if you come down, 9 is there in the same column. So we'll write 5 here and 9 here. Okay. So now let us complete this 8th column. 1, 4, 9, 7, 6, 5, 8. 2 and 3 are missing. So we have to fill these cells with 2 and 3 numbers. But 2 cannot come at this place, in this cell, because on the left hand side you can see 2 is there. So we have to fill this with 3 and we have to give place to 2 in this cell. Now let's complete this box. 5, 7, 1, 8, 6, 4, 9, 2. One number is missing, that is 3. Now let us complete this box. 7, 3, 9, 1, 5, 4, 8. 2 and 6 are missing. So 6 we cannot write in this cell, because on the left hand side you can see 6 is there. So we'll fill up this with 3 and here 6. Okay. Now let us complete the 7th row. 5, 1, 2, 8, 7, 3, 9. 4 and 6 are missing. So 4 and 6 has to be in these two cells. So 4 cannot come in this. Just to see above this cell, 4 is there. So we have to give position to 4 in this cell and 6 here. Okay. Now let us complete this 8th row, in which 8, 4, 6, 9, 1, 5, 2 are given. 3 and 7 are missing. 3 and 7 will take place in these two cells. So 7 cannot come here, because 7 is just above this. You can see 8, 6, 7. So 7 is there in this column. So 7 cannot come in this column. So 7 will come here and 3 will come here. Okay. Let us complete the top row, in which 4, 6, 8, 2, 3, 1, 7 are given. 5 and 9 are missing. But 9 we cannot write, because in the same column, if you go down at the bottom, there is 9. So we have to write 5 here and 9 in this. Okay. Now let us complete this box. So in this 5, 9, 2, 7, 8, 4 are given. 1, 6, 3 are missing. So we cannot write 6 here, because 6 is just next to this cell. So we'll write 6 here. Now 1 and 3 has to be in these two cells. So 3 we cannot write here, because if you go down at the bottom you can see 3. So you'll write 1 here and 3 here. Okay. Now let us complete the middle column. 9, 1, 4, 7, 6, 8, 3. 2 and 5 are missing. So 2 and 5 are missing. So 5 cannot come in this cell, because if you look at the right hand side, 5 is there. So 5 has to be at this place and 2 should be here. Okay. Now let us complete this box. Okay. In this box, 8, 4, 9, 3, 7, 5, 1, 2, 6 are missing. Okay. 2 and 6 are missing. So 2 we cannot fill here, because on the right hand side if you look, 2 is there. So we'll fill up here 6 and here 2. Let us complete this box. Now here 4, 6, 8, 2, 5, 3, 7, 1 and 9 are missing. So 1 is, if you look at the right side in the middle column, 1 is there. So here we'll fill up 9 and in this we'll fill up 1. Okay. Now let us see the 4th row. 6, 8, 4, 2, 5, 7, 1 are there. Only 3 and 9 are missing. We have to fill up 3 and 9 in these two cells. So 3 cannot come here, because 3 is there just above 6, just above this cell. 3 is there. So 3 we'll write here and 9 we will write here. Now in let's complete this box. 1 and 5 are missing in this box because 3, 2, 9, 7, 4, 6, 8 are there. 1 and 5 are missing. If you look at this, 5 cannot come in this cell because on the top row in the same column 5 is there. So here we'll write 1 and here we'll write 5. Okay. Now let's complete the last middle box. In this box 6, 8, 4, 9, 3, 7, 1, 2 are supposed to be in these two cells. So 1 cannot come here. If you can see in the middle of this column 1 is there, so 1 will come here. And what will come here? Here it will come 2. So now this Sudoku is done. I hope you liked and enjoyed solving this Sudoku with me. So tomorrow again I'll come up with a new video with a new Sudoku and we'll play together. Please do not forget to like and share my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.